How's my quad squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, the quad MFT here, coming at you guys with a really cool Call of Duty 2016 video. First off, disclaimer, I wanted to remind you guys, if we could shoot for 444 likes on this video, that's the most I've asked for, I think, in a very, like probably a year or something like that. Last time I asked for 350 was a lot, and we got over 400, which was crazy. So I don't know, 444, I'm just throwing it out there. If we could hit it, that would be cool. But we're going to be talking about a huge amount of leaks that we got about Call of Duty 2016. You guys have probably heard, or most of you guys probably haven't actually, that Call of Duty 2016, the Infinity Ward Call of Duty, the one after Black Ops 3 that hasn't came out yet, that we'll probably get a trailer for within the next few months, is most likely going to take place in space or somewhere extremely futuristic. I'm very excited for it. I know a lot of you guys are going to be raging and saying, Quad, we want World at War 3, we want something boots on the ground. But if you guys don't know how the Call of Duty Cycle works now, there's 3 different companies. We just had Treyarch and we just had Sledgehammer for Advanced Warfare. Obviously, we had Treyarch for Black Ops 3, so the next one is Infinity Ward. So then Infinity Ward's last Call of Duty, the one that they, not COD 2016, but the one, their last one was Call of Duty Ghosts, and that one didn't have any jump, thrust, boost, or anything, advanced movement, and then it had Advanced Warfare with advanced movement, and then it had Black Ops 3 with advanced movement. So with the 3-year cycle, you would think that the next Call of Duty 2016, whatever Infinity Ward's Call of Duty is definitely going to have advanced movement, and it would totally make sense with this space and galactic theme. So I didn't just make up this information, I didn't just somehow find it, I got it from my buddy Songline Lation, link to his channel down in the description below. Make sure to go ahead and check out his channel, great YouTuber, go ahead and subscribe to him. So the first one from all of this information I got from him is it's going to be heavily space themed. Multiplayer will battle inside space stations and inside bases on the moon and Mars, in which humans colonized to ensure mankind survive. Colonized, I believe. I don't think it means colonized. Colonized to ensure mankind survival. Several maps will be on Earth. So obviously, not all the maps are just going to strictly take place in space. I believe when you go back to Earth, this is just completely off my guess. It'll be beat up. It's not going to look like how it does now in real life. It's going to be very apocalyptic. So the next one that we have is each map will be unique and directly correspond to gravity. Stop right there. Directly correspond to gravity, and some maps will be on Earth. So I think some of the time there will be boots on the ground, or maybe something like you'll have like boots that boost you, maybe, I don't know, when you're on Earth, if that's like a perk or an attachment or something having to do with your character, whatever it is. There's going to have different parts of the maps, and different maps are going to correspond to gravity. You hear that? So when you're in space, when you're on the moon, when you're on Mars, whatever takes place galactic and space-wise, obviously on space you weigh like 1/8 or 1/6 of what you normally weigh. So I think your double jumps and your multiple jumps and your advanced movement is going to be really advanced. I think there's going to be a lot of it. I think you're going to be able to jump really high and probably do wall runs and things like that. For example, the moon's gravity is 6 times less than on Earth, and therefore you can double jump much higher. Maps are built around this new feature. It will not influence sensitivity. Thank you. So your sensitivity is not going to be all crazy when you're playing on a moon map. The next one is classic weapons will return, but the game will also include an arsenal of new futuristic weapons, such as the EM1 from Advanced Warfare. If you guys remember the EM1, I believe it was a heavy weapon that was literally just a straight fat laser. So obviously, we're going to have futuristic weapons if it's going to take place in space, and it's going to be some sort of futuristic space galactic warfare, whatever it is. But I'm glad that they're probably going to be bringing back classic weapons. Again, this isn't guaranteed. Disclaimer, not guaranteed. This isn't 100% coming from Infinity Ward or Activision or anything like that. But it is from a very reputable source and someone who's gotten a lot of stuff in the past right. So when someone's gotten a lot of stuff in the past right, predicting a lot of things about previous Call of Duties, and they predict something about the next Call of Duty being Call of Duty 2016, it's hard not to believe them. The fourth one is maps will heavily be influenced on being interactive and a lot bigger and better than Ghosts. So I don't want a lot bigger maps. I would like more interactive, and I do want better maps than Ghost, because Ghost was a good game, excluding the fact that the maps were way too big, in my opinion. I didn't love the maps in Ghost, but I think if they refine them more in COD 2016, it's going to be a lot better. And also the space mission Call of Duty Ghost, if you guys remember that from the campaign, is a prime example of what it'll be like. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. That's the majority of the information we have. Also, I'm going to throw up a picture from Infinity Ward's Twitter that they tweeted out with the new year, saying Happy New Year, I believe it says. And then it's an astronaut in space. So I don't know why we didn't catch on to this earlier. isn't that kind of obvious that it's going to have something to do with space? If Infinity Ward, the people who are making COD 2016, tweet out something in space that we've never really seen in their previous Call of Duties, if they tweeted out something from like Modern Warfare 3 or COD Ghost map or something like that, it would look a lot better. But seriously, really? They did it in space? That's kind of obvious. I don't know why it took us so long to notice this, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Again, 444 likes it would blow my mind. I don't know how we could do it. I know we can. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's been your boy Quad MFT. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Quad Squad. It's been your boy, and I'm Howdy 5000.